I'll ask the first one. Will you just talk about the team's performance today and what stood out to you most?
Yeah, it's funny. I felt like we kind of bookend that meet. We started off really much stronger, more settled in, more normal vaults. And then we got to bars and we just weren't quite as sharp. And then we weren't quite as sharp on beam. We battled through and then we closed the meet out strong on floor. So I think, it's second meet and that's why we have the meets that we have and figure out how to settle in and bring our best when our best is needed 1 through 6 on all 4 events.
Of course, you guys have talked about the fan support from the Clemson community before. Did you hear that they actually sold out and had to turn people away?
They had to turn people
outside in 24-degree weather.
That's unreal. I had heard that we were pushing up until that point, and then I think like right before warm-ups ended was told that we sold our very last ticket. Like, how crazy is that? Like, how incredible, is that? Second time out, sell out. Just the fan support here is unreal. It's so cool.
You're seeing quite a variety of ages, even though it was Youth Day.
Yeah.
What does that kind of tell you there?
It's awesome. Like, Clemson shows up for Clemson. And just the feedback from last week and the hype and the excitement coming into this. To be able to do this with a startup program, once again, I've said this before, but I really hope that other Power Fives and other schools look at this and go, wow, that it can be done. So we proved that today.
I know you talk about how much the fans always mean, but the student section started figuring out some of their choreography.
I know, I saw that.
What is that like? How does that feel?
They
figured it out.
Was doing the
It's
along.
so cool. And once again, we feel that energy on the floor, and we want the meets to be an experience. We want it to be an experience, and when you can come in and play a part in the competition, that's an experience. So to see them start doing that is awesome. Super cool.
With that, you guys go on the road next week.
We
So
do.
how, not having that feeling, how will that change just what the meet looks like for you guys?
Yeah, it's funny because Eric and I were talking about that it may not be that high of an energy atmosphere, and just kind of what we're going to do in training this week. And we talk about too, though, that the girls need to create that energy. And so yeah, excited to get on the road, excited to go up to Carolina, and keep the ACC competition going.
Speaking of the ACC, you finally started ACC gymnastics tonight. What does that feel like?
It's so cool to add another Power 5. And I think I said this last week, coming from being in the Eagle and being in MRGC, that were 2 conferences that you weren't a part of the university per se, and getting to compete for the same conference championship. So it's really special and a big deal, and yeah, excited to be a part of it.
Some of your depth and younger gymnasts really stepped up today. What does that tell you about, I guess, what you guys are doing in training, their development? Future lineups.
Yeah, once again, you were here for warm-ups. I don't know if you noticed, but like the way we do it is like we had Lily and Sierra warming up on beam and doing beam when we were on vault, because we had our 7 that were already going to go in the beam warm-up. And then we had Dakota going on bars. Kate and were going on vault when we were on floor and beam. Our philosophy has always been, we want to give experience to people that are ready to go. And so if we can, it's a lot. It's like a circus. Like, we're all over the place, but really want to give our athletes that experience so that we can develop our depth. And our goal is always to be 8 or 9 deep, interchangeable, no matter what. If something happens, I'm a very, I don't like to react to things. I like to get out ahead of them. So I want to have that padding and that depth ready to go. And I think too, it gives a calm to the athletes, knowing that okay, we're good no matter what, and we can seamlessly come in and out on that.
So as a coach, you can call an audible and say, wait, Wells is coming in.
100%. We did. You know, it's funny. We actually did not change the lineup tonight, and it's been a long time since we said first take, and then we were like joking about it. But then I'm like, we're not changing anything. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So, but yeah, I mean, we really keep our eyes on our athletes during warm-ups, and if somebody looks off and somebody looks on, it's like, let's make the switch.
And I see during the middle of things, you're talking to a player before they go up.
Mm-hmm.
And so what are you telling them?
Yeah, it's kind of different on each event. You know, on beam, I'm talking them through their cues and talking them through that, and then like on vault or the other events, I'm just going up and giving them that confidence of like, you got this, get after it, and all that stuff. So yeah.
Someone that looks like to have a big impact on the team is Bree Clark. You know, she had the fall on beam today and then comes back on floor with a 9.925.
Yeah.
Just what's her impact on the team, and just talk about her ability to bounce back like that.
Well, not only bounce back on floor, she bounced back on beam. Like we say too, like if you have a fall and somebody looks away and then looks at the score and was like, wait, 9.2, that was an amazing routine, because they missed the fall. And she went 9.25 with a 9.9 start. The rest of the routine was flawless. So her bounce back, in my opinion, was immediately after that fall. And then to close out floor the way that she did was spectacular. I mean, she's such a showstopper. She is just pure joy. So, very cool.
Any other questions? All good?
Good.
Thank you, guys.